So here we are, everybody. Already have 28 people in here. That's phenomenal. So I have to scroll up the chat, everybody, because I want to greet everybody. So hello, Kay and Lorraine, um, Sandy. How many here are putting in huge orders at Joanne? I bought a year's worth of Vortex, and Casey had painted sock today. I've got my order in. Hello, Carson. Um, let's see. I did place an order with Joanne's, but not a very big one. Hello, Bernice. Um, Maybe they'll say, just kidding. That'd be nice. I don't want them to go out. Hello, Pamela and Barbara and Cindy and Tammy and Deborah and Sherry and Cecilia. And hello, my wonderful, beautiful niece, um, Maisie. Let's see. Um, let's see. Hello, Billy Joe. I sent my granddaughter to Joanne and they didn't have much, but plenty of yardage. Hello, Georgia and Candace and Irma. And hello, Chris and Tina. And Sharon loves purple. Justina and Bonnie. Why are you surprised? You're an amazing. Well, thank you, Pamela. It's just, this is all new to me. So, um, my lives have been 100 or more, and that's new to me. I'm usually like 50 and below. So I'm hitting that 100 mark. It's wonderful. It's great. I love it. But things are new to me. So, hello, Dottie. Hello, Nikki. Lorraine, her name is Jen. Jen. Uh, Peyton said, hi. Aw, give her a kiss for me, Jen. So, Peyton, she's my great niece. And she's just a cutie little pie. She loves Uncle Russ. Not that I spoil her or anything, you know. Um, Hello, Sue and Donna and Lisa and Bonnie and Peggy, Ada, and my beautiful Dawn Aaron and my wonderful Lisa, uh, Lana. Oh my goodness, we're getting a house full tonight. Come on in, everybody. Go to the kitchen. Get yourself something to drink. Get yourself something to eat. Pull up your knitting. Pull up your crochet. Let's chat a while. I've got my crochet. I did find my needle, so if I wanted to knit, I could. But I'm going to crochet on my mama's blanket. Um, Raylene, Emma, um, and Mandy, and Susan. Up and there's Panda. I see Panda, the wonderful, beautiful Panda. I love the way you. I love the way you start most of your videos. Are you talking about, hey, come on in, go to the kitchen, get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat. Come on in, have a seat. We have plenty of room. Uh, I started that. Was it last year? Let's see. Teresa, hello, 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 Audrey. Let's see. Nia's still doing good. I have to get that video out. I hate this weather. My fibromyalgia has been acting up. Teresa, I know what you mean. Oh, and there's April. Um, uh, Where were my needles? My knitting needles were at the table on the floor in front of a box where I put them. But do you think I could find them yesterday? No. Um, let's see. I'll be lurking because I'm crocheting on. Bonnie, that's okay. Lurk away. And if you have a question, pop in and ask. We're here. Don't forget thumbs up. Um, let's see. I'm trying to feel better. I crocheted pretty much nonstop for 2 days. My hands are telling me to take a rest. That happens, Sharon. That does happen, especially if you have arthritis. Um, let's see. Peyton said, "When is Uncle Russ going to come see me?" She is spending the night tonight because they close school tomorrow. I'll have to figure out when I. It won't be until I get my knee fixed. That much I know. But I'll see about coming in on a weekend. Uh, I lose scissors. I lose hooks and needles. I went shopping at Joann's again. Sharon, go while you can. Hello, Debbie. I'm trying to finish up the last boggy blanket. Well, Debbie, go ahead and lurk, and if you have a question, we're here. Ask. Um, we're usually talking about something. Oh, Arthur's been a friend hanging out with me for. Yeah, I understand, Pamela. Yes, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe. Put on your post notifications. Does someone want to cake my yarn? I have a Stanwood winder. I love it. I've had it for years. But I bought my Stanwood when the prices were like $130. Now you can get them for like 70. But I'm just wondering if they're starting to put more plastic parts in the Stanwood because my Stanwood, I think there's only two plastic parts. Um, Loop mode engaged. I lose my head if it wasn't attached to my neck. Same here, Ada. um, my Adderall is the first pill I grab in the morning because if I don't, forget it. Um, my inspiration order is shipped. Billy Joe, I got notification. I believe my order is supposed to be here Wednesday. Hello, Ron. Is Robin not is Robin okay? I haven't seen Robin in the chat, Ron. Let's see. Um, Don, what needs adjustment? The yarn bowl you made me or me? I got mine for about $70, and it is all metal. Okay, Callie, then they've not changed nothing. But I paid 100 and something for mine. That much I do know. Oh, someone said hello. Okay, it was Ron. Okay. Um, Semi lurking, almost done with a blanket for my nephew. By the time I finish all these blankets I want to do, it'll be spring. So I'm really anxious about Wednesday because my yarn inspiration order is supposed to be here. And I'm happy about that. Um, if your doctor suggests, Audrey, I already had one. Yeah, no, he gave me one when I was there on Friday. Oh, there's my beautiful Robin. Hello, Robin. Hello, hello, darling. Um, I saw Rob, but I didn't see you. I thought maybe you weren't feeling good. Let's see. I have a Stanwood as well. Just have a lot to cake. Well, at least you have a really good ball winder, cake winder, whatever you want to call it. Um, they have the smaller ones, and I don't think that would work for me. Um, yeah, Russ, can't wait to see your haul. I'm anxious too because I got some huge skeins of yarn. I'm talking huge, 1,800 yards in one skein. I never seen them before. And then I got some halo cakes with 1,000 and some yards, and I don't see these things in the store. Um, Robin is doing well. She's in chat. Yeah. Thanks, Ron. I didn't see her, so it's me. But I'm glad that she's here. I'm glad you're here. Um, so yeah, I got some really really good yarns coming. I can't wait. It says it's going to be delivered Wednesday. We'll see. Um, because Michelle, she had sent me a gift, and it's taken forever to get here. I sent her 4 bags of yarn for her charity that she's doing, and she hasn't even got it yet. And that's been 10 days ago. Jen, you did not have to do that, darling. But thank you, honey. You know Uncle Russ loves you. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, it really is kind, Pamela. You know, you guys mean a lot to me. The the little things mean so much. You know, gifting memberships, giving me super chats. That is just wonderful. I can't thank you guys enough. And it helps so much. Um, Ron beat me tonight. I was getting my ice water. That's okay, Robin. I'm just glad that you're okay and you're not sick or anything or under the weather. Um, and poor Carmen, she just sent me an email telling me that it won't let her chat. Um, email, mailed out bag of items made for charity on the 7th, still stuck in St. Louis on weather delay. I believe that's where the yarn is sitting because it says that it's in St. Louis. Been in St. Louis for like 5 days now. Um, Hello, Joanne. Welcome in, darling. Come on in. Um, but I have to show you guys something. So my my old bag guy, not my new bag person. So my old bag guy, he is, well, I shouldn't say he is. He designed a bag for me. And when I get them, I'll have them up for sale. I have so much stuff to put on Etsy, it's not funny. I've got stickers that I got from Lorraine's daughter that she made me. I have Notion pouches that Lorraine's daughter made me. I have project bags that Lorraine's daughter made me. I have um, bags from my quilt guy that I need to put on Etsy. I want to put some mystery bags of yarn on Etsy. And it's just like, where's time going? Time is just flying. It's like we're already 20 days into the new year, and my Etsy shop is still on hold. I got pens on there. I, I've got stuff on my Etsy shop. Kevin is doing good, Brian. Um, he works for an accounting firm, so this is their kind of like their last week of peace. So right now he's doing company payrolls and company bookkeeping, but next week tax hours start. So he's going to be working like 8 to 6 every day. Plus, what is it, 4 hours on Saturday? So, yeah. So, but he's doing good. Boyfriend had to take his puppy to the vet for surgery to remove a pus pocket from behind his. Oh, Carson. I hope the little puppy's going to be okay. Um, I know I have been checking your Etsy shop every day since you went on vacation. Karen, and this goes for everybody that's in the chat. If you want something, just send me an email. I can do it through PayPal. Um, because I know people's wanted pens. They're out. They need pens. I'm glad he is doing well. Tell him, Ron, I sure will. I will let him know. Just let your knee heal first before reopening. It is going to be crazy for him, Ron, but he loves it. Hello, Lene. I'm about as warm as I'm going to get. Hello, Christy Twisty. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, okay, so I'm glad that he's doing okay, Carson. But so, oh, what did I do? What did I do? So, the style will be the same, but the colors will be different. I'm going to show you guys the bag that he just designed. Colors will be different, but everything else will be the same. These are the new bags that he's going to be sending. Oh, there. Those are the bags he'll be sending. It's embroidered with my channel. Um, and it is a double zipper. They're lined. They have 2 clips. So if you wanted to add a strap, you can. Or you can strap them to something else and take with you. Because the top opens all the way down for a project bag. The front zips and it's a halfway It's like a half a pouch, so you can keep all your notions. So it's kind of like a project bag, notion bag combined. Um, 19 minutes of live, and we have 102 people. That's what I love. I love you guys. Robin will be jumping on those um, for sure. Uh, Robin, if you just email me, darling, when I get them. He's going to email me, I think, 10 at a time all year long. So, because he is retired, he doesn't really want to do this anymore, but he knows how much enjoyment I get out of his bags. So he still does them for me. He's still doing a few for me. And Pamela, thank you so much, darling. That is just wonderful. Thank you so much. That really helps. You don't know how much that really helps. And Christy Twisty, let's see, 100 people watching and about 60 likes. Let's do a like spike. Thank you, Christy. He knows me well. um, Let me know. I would like to get me and Grandma one. Jen, I am. No, you and Grandma are not going to pay for your bag. If you want a bag, just tell me, and I'll send you guys a bag. I am not going to make you pay for a bag. You guys, it's my own mother. You're my niece. Come on. So, no, I'm not going to make you guys pay. Let me know. Okay, I have two of your other quilted ones. I really like this style because um, they're lined, they're made really well. These are embroidered with my channel name on it. Yeah, I'm very happy with those. Very, very happy. Um, Over 100 people, but only 71 thumbs. Thanks, Bonnie. Oh, and since Jen is in here, oh, let's see here. Come on. So, Jen, this is the blanket that I'm making Grandma, my mother, her grandma. So it's a corner to corner, and it's going to have four colors. And I love this yarn. Um, I love the bags. They are very nice bags indeed. Thank you, Robin. I really like it. And guess what? I have a cover. Uh, that's beautiful. Love the colors. Wow, I love it. And I know yeah, I know Grandma's going to love it. But Grandma was she's been after me to make her another blanket. It's like, how many blankets and shawls do you want, woman? But it's Mama, so Mama gets what Mama wants. Thanks, Robin. I I really love the colors myself. I really do. And as you can tell, I didn't sew my ends in yet. I should. Oh, come on, come on, CEO. Here she is. Come on, say hello to everybody. Say hello. Say hi. Say I'm the CEO. I get to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Mm, she's a big ham. She's purring up a storm. Dad loves you. Yes, Dad loves you. Come on, go to sleep. Um, okay, Robin's going to get an apple. Uh, yes, Lorraine. That's the 2 weight yarn that was in the countdown boxes. Yep, it's tippy time. Hi, honey. Hi, baby girl. Hi. She's like, Dad, don't bother me. I want to go to sleep. Baby girl. Good night. I wish you guys could hear her purr. It is so loud. I have to rock her like a baby. She, she is silly. I'm telling you, Jen. Uncle Russell loves you. You know that. But thank you, Jen. My cat does the same thing as soon as I pick up my crochet. Oh, okay. I'm done for now. Well, Jen, it was much appreciated. Very, you know that. What? Dad loves you. What, sweetie? I was watching a video tonight. Um, Somebody was filming inside Joann's, and it was their favorite Joann's. And when they walked in, they didn't even recognize the store. They pulled all the boxes out of the back and put them all over the floor just to let people go through them. Whatever. Grandma said she will take Junior. No, Grandma's not taking my boy. I do anything with my phone or project. He comes up and stop that and love on me. Oh, hello, Holly Berry. Yeah, this is Tippy. Her name is Tippy, and she's the CEO of It's Raining Yarn. So she buys all the yarn, and she handles all my problems. She never says no when I want to buy yarn. Um, Had to turn on my fireplace to keep my furnace from running constantly. Schools are closed tomorrow because of the cold. Oh, I can believe it. Um, she looks like my Freddie boy, named for Freddie Mercury, of course. Well, her name is Tippy. She used to have on the very tip of her tail, used to be white. And so we named her Tippy. And once we did, her tail become all black. Um, Hello, Valerie. I'm working on the third Boggy Creek blanket. Awesome. And see, that's the other thing I got to get done. I got to get the Boggy Creek blanket shipped out. I'm working on an Afghan for my grandson, Joey, and different shades of greens. His favorite color is green. I love green. I actually have color packs of green from Herrschners. And Herrschners has a beautiful gradient green. It's gorgeous. So, um, Sue, if you get a chance, go to Herrschners and look up their gradient. They have a beautiful green. I've been working on my granny square blanket. Yes, she has. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I show you guys. She's been working on it. I'm learning cables, so I'm doing a boring scarf, but it's fabulous. I love cables. I do knit too. I knit and crochet. Okay, so this is the mini schemes that I sent her. That's the blanket that my niece is working on. I sent her like 60 or 70. Might even be 80. I don't remember. It was a lot. And I told her have fun. So she's making herself um, a granny square blanket. And Jen, if you don't have enough yarn, just let me know. You know Uncle Russ has a lot of yarn. I love yellow. It was my daughter's. Pamela, did you send me back I responded to your email, but I don't think you responded back to me. Thank you, Russ. Your niece is Afghan. Oh yeah, I wanted to share it because I thought it was coming out really good. Um, I know this is a yarn channel, but I have a question. How many people have a cat that is picky about their wet cat food? I have four inside, and these babies are picky. Picky, picky, picky. It's 9 lives wet, and they have to have, um, oh, what brand is that? It's a World King brand of cat food. That's the only thing they will eat. Um, Tippy live in her bed. Ada, you can tell she's mistreated. She's malnourished. She's a zonked. She's literally sleeping, purring, but she's sleeping. Daddy, love me. Don't play with your phone. Just love me. All cats are picky. Uh, Hello, Michelle. Um, let's see. Christy Twisty, mine go crazy for any wet. They had dry until one had bladder stuff. Free Tippy. Uh, Me, I have a cat, and my blue healer looks at her like, I'll eat it if you don't. Hello, Cole. Hello, hello. I have a 7-year-old cat. He will only eat one type of wet food, Fancy Feast. Gravy lovers grilled, so that is what I buy. Ruby is picky too. She only eats bistro mini bites. Um, Marcelina, Aunt Gigi, what yarn are you planning to use for a rug? I want to crochet a rug too, but I'm not sure what I should use. Um, Rugs are usually made out of a 5 weight or a 6 weight. Um, Jen wanted orange, so I gave her a lot of orange yarn to make a rug. Lorraine, which state are you from? Up here in Alaska, in the corner of the chain in the southwest of Anchorage, is just like spring, but it may start getting cold maybe next month. Um, okay, Jen, just checking. Hi, Russ. I am so glad to see you live. My knee is okay. Um, I I'm just waiting to hear on what day my MRI is. She spreads her toes out because she wants me to rub them. She wants me to rub her toes. So Dad rubs her toes. Crazy kid. I'm telling you, she's nuts. A negative 37 wind chill. Holy smokes. Uh, Pamela, I saw that um you want yellow to make a blanket. Um, what colors do you like? Russ, I can't wait to see what you do with the Red Heart mini skeins. Um, I was thinking about doing um a poncho with the Red Heart minis because they're 100 yards each, or like 93 yards. I call it 100. Um, and there's like 36. So it's like 3,300 yards in that um, kit that I got for 25 bucks. Um, so I'm really thinking about a poncho, a multicolor poncho. Lavender. What other colors, Pamela? Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. It's 31 here in San Antonio, but I have to get done with this, and I got to get done with Kevin's scarf. Kevin's scarf, if I can get my cable cord attached to it, it won't take me long to finish his scarf. Then I can start on this. But when I have this, I can't work on nothing. Okay, everyone. All right, Ron, thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. You and Robin are awesome. Have a great Tuesday. Blue, yellow, orange. So, blues, yellows, and orange. Pamela, can I ask a favor? Would you email me all of those colors and any other colors that you like? Please and thank you. Tippy looks comfy. She is. She's content. Yeah, Dad, stop rubbing. Now I just made her mad. Good. Maybe I can get some crochet done because that's my goal. Is I want to use these lives. Um, I want to use the lives to work on stuff. So I've got. Um, I want to do a live 2 hours every night, either between 11 and 12, 11:30 and 12, sometime between there. I want to start a live. I want to go for 2 hours. I want to chit chat with everybody, and I want to work on a project 2 hours a day, at least 2 hours a day. That is my goal. And because I want to get more projects done this year. And okay, I'm back. I had to call my mom. She is -9 degrees in West Virginia. I wanted to make sure she was safe and her electric hasn't. Well, Robin, I'm glad that your mom is okay and she has electricity and she's not freezing. So I am so glad of that. Ron went to bed. Uh, Nikki, you're freezing. Uh, well, Marcelina, I want to do a poncho. Kevin wants me to do a baby blanket. Um, and then I want to get. Um, I need to get my nephew's. Um, well, it's not my nephew. It's Kevin's nephew. I want to get his blanket done, and I want to use the tumbling blocks because he wants a black, a gray. I think it's two grays and a black, which would be perfect for tumbling blocks. Because tumbling blocks, you need three contrasting colors. Um, it's been 40 minutes and you have 107 people. I know, it's awesome. I love it. I love everybody showing up. It means the world to me. Um, it's really nice. Uh, yeah, him and the dogs have went to bed. Bonnie, she is 47 miles east of Parksburg. Her town is called Smithville. Oh, Lana, hello from Oklahoma. I'm considering the tumbling blocks maybe in browns. That would be beautiful. Three different browns. If he's Kevin's nephew, he is. Right, Krista. But with my niece being in here, I didn't want her to get confused at what nephew. So that's why I said Kevin's nephew. But yes, he is mine. He's my nephew too. Um, but I got this for Christmas. So it's a bag. Here's a pouch. And then on the inside, it holds crochet hooks. And it even come with crochet hooks. Um, but it's got a little zippered pouch here, a zippered pouch here, and it does sit flat. Um, and you can snap the lid down so that way your crochet hooks are accessible to you. It just snaps together. I liked it. I thought it was neat. Um, Hello, Isabel. I'm further south. I'm an hour from Beckley. Um, yeah, Robin, it is nice. Russ, unfortunately, I have to be up early for an appointment, so I must. Okay, Teresa, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for giving me the thumbs up. Me and my mom and dad have been to Beckley several times. And these crochet hooks have a boy style, has the boy style. So this is a 4.5 millimeter, and There's a spot for all of them. I have a ton of spots for crochet hooks. A ton. Let's see. Good night. I'm not even sure how many crochet hooks I have in here. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 crochet hooks. And I actually have a little itty bitty one. A 3.25. 3.75. 2.25. 2.75. Well, do I not have a 3.5? That's 4.5. That's a 4. 5. 7. 5.5. Nope, they did not give me a 3.5. What a shame. What's this one? A 6. Well, what's this one in here? 6.5. How much is Sue? I don't know how much the bag was. It was a Christmas gift, so I don't know. If I get anything, I have to go to Beckley. My husband and I are from Michigan, but now live in Chicago. He loom knits and I knit. That's awesome. I have the Omni crochet hooks and looking for a case for them. They got some really good cases on Amazon, Carson. Just the case, if you just want a case. Um, but this was the case and the hooks together. Hello, Beth Ann. I have the exact same bag and love it. It's the only hooks I go to all the time. Uh, I have a similar set. They're close, not the same, but I'm anxious to try these out. It even has a little carry indicator or handle. Nice set. I love the boy. Exactly on it. I love the boy style heads. I got yarn. Oh, Carson, you got yarn today. Don't get in trouble. What kind of yarn did you get, Carson? Hello, Jacqueline. Hi from Massachusetts, where it is 12 degrees with a wind chill of 7. Wow. But here, um, this is my knitting needle set. Well, I have more than one set, but this is the one that I just got last year. It is the Chowgu Forte set. And my needles just roll. Because the needles do come out. I was going to show them to you guys, but they fell on the floor. Sorry about that. What is the name of that bag? Okay, Robin, let me do some, let me do some sleuthing. We're gonna sleuth because we're gonna go to Amazon. We're gonna find out. Um, so it's not the one that I had on my list because this is the one that I had on my list. That's the one that I had on my list, but they didn't get that one for me. But that's the one that I wanted because it does interchangeable knitting needles and crochet hooks. So I could put knitting needles and crochet hooks together in one case. It was just a case. Um, but let's ask, we're going to look for crochet hook sets with case. With case. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's right there. Okay, we're going to click on it. Black. That's just the case. But I want the hooks too. Okay, so what brand is this? Because it's the same brand. My Bag Zing. Okay. My Bag Zing. My Bag Zing. Let's see here. They have some nice cases. I'm gonna have to check them out. But I am looking for. Come on, guys! Don't do that. Um, I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. I got my crochet hook case from Michael's Loops and Thread 16.99. I had a half off for 8. That's good. Red Heart Super Saver black and purple, and got gray anthracite. Oh, so you got the Super Saver in black and purple, and got some anthracite. That's good yarn. Good night, Karen. Um, let's see here. My interchangeable knitting needles come in their own case. Yeah, all of mine did too, Lana. But it's just nice to, like, if I'm going to go on a trip, I could put crochet hooks and my knitting needles all in one case. Hello, Sifting Soil. Welcome, darling. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you popped in. I had a couple of real bad days, so I'm go. Okay, Pamela, you go lay down. We love you, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow. Because I'll be on between 11:30 and midnight. Um, I'm looking, guys, but wonder if Okay, right here. Ha! Found it. Found it. So here it is. That's just one color. 14 crochet hooks, the zippered bag, and you got 2, 4, 6, 8, and you got 10 stitch markers, and it's $24.99. If you just want the empty case, it's $19.99. And I'll tell you guys what. Okay, let's see here. Um, okay, here's that. I want to copy. Then I'm going to go here, back here, go here. Just bear with me a minute, guys, because I'm doing. Okay, there's that. Go here. Okay, so there. I just put the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to go look at them, just click on that link. Click on this link in the chat, and it'll take you right to it. Hello, Christy. Looking at a case and a yarn bag, so have something for on the go. I think I found it. Perfect. Thank you. Robin, you are more than welcome. That's what I like. I will go the extra mile for you guys. I will search, I will look, I will shop if that's what you guys need me to do. Because Russ loves you guys. I will search, scour, and do what I have to do. There we go. Hello, Lady Crochet. I know you will, and I appreciate. I just I do it because I appreciate everybody. You and you and Ron are tremendous supporters. Um, Everybody watch the videos. That's a big support. Commenting, liking, subscribing, all of that helps so much. Um, Russ, have you used the hand lights that you Joanne, no, I have not used them yet. But Michelle, yes, Michelle Crochets, she's used them and she loves them. Lana, she's going to have hers tomorrow. Russ the Enabler. Everyone calls me the Enabler. Oh, let's see. Let me put you over here. There we go. Let's see. Um, will you crochet for me too? Christy, I wish I could. I barely crochet for myself. At least I think that's what I'm doing. I hope that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Hello, Michael. Sorry I'm late. Been working. That's Michael. You know you're never late. Um, Hello, Robin. Hi, Russ. I am working on my temperature blanket right now. Awesome, awesome. There's been some really lovely temperature blankets. People are really making some beautiful temperature blankets. Let's see. Found a neck light that I really like. I got them out of the box and used it for a month before I had to change. Aw, that's good, Carson. Christy, what happened to your hand? Um, what are the hand lights? So Robin, they're really nice gloves that go on your thumb and finger, and they wrap around your hand, and they have lights on them. So as you crochet or do, mechanics use them just so you can see better. Um, I can I can go to Amazon and look them up. Oh, this is what I like. The interaction with you guys, and that's why I like the lives. Um, Gloves. Okay, come on, and they are rechargeable. But this is what they look like. I can't find mine. I'm not home. My mom is dying, and I'm taking care of her at the house. A different town. I need yarn too. You didn't enable me. I just hadn't found anything I liked. And it's purple. Well, good. But, I am a big enabler. I like using my neck light for when we lose electricity. Got to keep crocheting. That's why I wanted the set of finger. I have two neck lights, but I wanted the gloves. Um, that's why I've been able to do so many lives because I can't crochet right now. I just have to watch everyone else. And Christy, we will support you. Go for a sewing kit, they're cheaper. Um, we appreciate Well, thank you, Susan. Thanks, Carson. I have the neck light, but it moves around my neck. But Michelle loves those gloves. I've not used them to crochet yet. I did try them on just to see, you know, what they're like and what they're about. They charge really quick, and they weren't expensive. They're $20, but they do have some cheaper. Um, they got battery operated ones if you don't want the rechargeable ones. So, and then they also um, and they have different styles. They do have different styles. Um, Now you can enable an enabler. Thanks, Carson. Okay, let's see. Good luck for complete and speedy recovery. Exactly, Audrey. I use the neck light too, and I love it. My studio filming lights are USB, and I have four or five. I have four or so fully charged power banks. I got the power banks too. They're nice. So I plug one into the power bank. 9 hours. You know what else is also nice, Michael, to have this right here. It is USB powered, so these also will. You can run these also on the power bank, and they also have bulbs. It's one bulb on a cord, and it's USB. I have some of them too. I got some fans. I got some of the light bulbs that are USB. Um, Plus, we have a generator. So, so we're pretty set if the power goes out. We even have small, not big ones. They're small heaters that we can plug into the generator, so we can have heat. I mean, it's not going to heat the whole house, but we're not going to freeze to death. Car, Michael, that's what I did. I bought it just for um, summer, and I get really hot, and it's like I don't need a big fan, so I just got that little one. I got them on Amazon. Um, Joanne, a power bank is just something that you can plug in, and it stores power, so you can charge up your phone or your tablet, your laptop, um, and you can run USB things off it. I actually have four power banks that are rechargeable with a cord or with the sun. They're solar powered. Um, yes, Nana, we are getting some snow. So I also have other power banks that are just um, power banks, but I have four that is I can charge with a cord or I can charge with the sun. Um, and we also have two or I call them batteries, but we keep those charged as well. A lot of things use USB cords. Wood stove for heat. Yeah, we don't have that option, Christy. I would love to have a wood stove, even if it was for an emergency. I have a necklight also. I have solar power on my roof, but not the backup generator yet. Um, a lot of, let's see, uh, this is a power bank. It's on Amazon. My Amazon cart is getting full just from y'all. Sorry, Robin. Um, but it's just some nice things to have because when the power goes out, especially at night, during the day, we can just open up the windows or the shades, let light in. But at night, it's nice to be able to have a light. Um, where was I going? Okay, so we go here, then we go up here. And now they have all kinds of USB lights. But this is what I'm talking about. They're USB lights, and they throw out pretty good light. I love them. Mine does not come with the remote control though. Up here, here we go. There we go. That's what I got. Hello, Catherine. I also have candles with small mirrors in the shape of a U. Oh, that's nice, Michael. We've got candles, but nothing that fancy. Oh, power bank, Amazon link, fixed. Hello, Tina. I'm looking for neck light, but now seeing the glove light sounds good. I'm making my daughter a black skirt, and I found it hard. Tina, that's why I got the glove lights, because you can have the light on top of your finger, or you can turn the glove over and have it underneath your finger. It all depends on what works best for you. Hello, Crafty Gypsy. Russ, I just wanted to share that I really appreciate your interaction with the chat room. I subscribed to your chat channel some time ago, but never really listened. Well, Teresa, I'm glad that you subscribed. I'm glad that you're here. And, feel free to chime in. Uh, and some people have questions. And with, there's 109 people in here right now. That's 109 people that could that could know the answer that you're looking for. So, and I've got my phone. I have another iPad. I'm not. I will look stuff up for you guys. That is no problem. Big twist neck light is actually pretty awesome. When charged, it will last roughly 9 hours on a charge and takes maybe 30 minutes to charge. Wow. I might have to look into getting one of those. We have a buttload of power banks here. I have one power bank that will start an 18 wheeler. Thank you, Michael. And the link, add it to my cart. 111 thummies. That's awesome. Thanks for the update, Gypsy. Thank you. I remember one time when the power went out, we thumbtacked flashlights to the ceiling. Hey, you do what you got to do. Oh, okay, because I heard the neck light tends to be hard on the neck. It's a personal preference, Tina. I I like to stay a little bit prepared. Um, I actually have I actually have a little burner with a little fry pan that I can actually use to cook. Now, no, I'm not going to be able to cook a big fancy meal, but it's at least something. I can warm up a can of soup. I can, boil some water for some ramen noodles. I can fry a hamburger. Um, I just try to think of things. What if the power goes out? How can I manage until the power comes back on? Uh, we have 6 5-gallon water jugs. I also have we also have a water thing where you can get hot water or cold water. But I also have a pump a hand pump that you can put down inside one of those 5-gallon jugs and pump out water. So we have drinking water or cooking water if the power's out. One of us in here will have the answer or know someone who knows the answer. Now, don't ask me anything about regular crochet because, yeah, that's not me. But ask me anything Tunisian and I'll know it. Um, the big twist neck light is lightweight for sure, and Panda uses it all the time. Hello, Tracy. A can of ravioli, yummy. I haven't tried Tunisian yet. Melissa, go to can some Michael put your channel in? Go visit Michael's channel. Check it out. Really good Tunisian. We have MREs for power outages if they last longer than a day. Uh, I got a lot of canned food. We've got canned chicken. We've got some tuna fish. We have peanut butter, um, soups. We have ramen noodles. We have a lot of stuff. If, you know, uh, we have probably 20 cans of spam. Uh, Moonlight Crochet and Crafts. Um, it won't be, but hoping that someone who won't liquidate Joanne buys them. I'm hoping too, Michael. I'm hoping somebody buys them other than those stupid brothers. I was looking into the solar power bank to send home. Due to the Civil War, their electricity goes off for days at a time. Um, it's not, they don't recharge fast in the sun, okay? But at least if you have several, and that's why I have four, so I can charge them, and use one at a time. Um, I'm still trying to figure out plain crochet, all in due time. Um, let's see, we have Coleman lanterns. I do have two oil lamps. I do have two oil lamps that take the oil, and we have candles. Uh, you know, we are. I mean, we couldn't go months, but we could go a week. We would lose everything in our freezers, but we wouldn't starve as long, for a week, maybe 2 weeks, we would be okay. If power goes out in the winter, I have a furry husband, so I'll be warm. Spam stir fry is awesome. I like spam. I know a lot of people don't, but I like spam just for their phones so I can keep in touch. Yeah, send them a couple, three or four, and that should be plenty to keep their phones charged. Russ, Lana, I am in Michigan, Southwest Michigan, right above South Bend, Indiana. Let's see, I have two lamps also sitting on my fireplace mantle. Good, Robin. That's awesome. Great to have two oil lamps plus your fireplace. You can cook on the fireplace. You can get heat off the fireplace. You get light off the fireplace. A fireplace is awesome. Are you watching on phone? Um, I was born in Wisconsin. I want to go to Wisconsin when they have their truckload sale. Never mind. I found it. Brothers in Ypsilanti. My aunt lives in Michigan. Oh, I know what you meant, Robin. Thank you, though. Russ, have you ever been to the Herrschners warehouse sale? No, but I've been to the Herrschners store, and it's a very, very small storefront, but they will get you anything that you want that's in their warehouse. You just have to tell the girls what you want. They'll go at the warehouse and get it. Um, but I do. Oh, sorry, guys, I just kicked it, stretching my knee. Um, I do want to go to Herrschner's, either their truckload sale or their warehouse sale this year. One of them I want to go to. I'd really like to go to both of them, but I won't be allowed to. Put a gallon of water in your freezer to keep your food okay. Yeah, we do have a bunch of ice packs in the freezer, so you know we're gonna be okay. We're not gonna be like, oh my god, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Uh, we have plenty of blankets, you know, that we can put over the top of us. We have a generator that runs on gasoline or propane. So we've got, it's a dual fuel. You just flip a switch. Um, so we have that. And I do have a big electric fry pan. So if the generator's going, we can still keep the freezers, you don't have to run it 24/7, but as long as you're doing it 12 hours at a time or 12 hours a day, your food should stay fairly good. So we do have a generator, and it's powerful enough to run the whole house. We just don't have the hookup for it. Reserve your U-Haul for the warehouse. I know, Lene. I I'm probably going to have to rent a U-Haul, not a full U-Haul, but just like a U-Haul trailer when I go to the warehouse sale. Down here in Louisiana, my phone says it's snowing, but I'm too cold to go see. We are supposed to get a pretty significant amount of snow. What part of Louisiana, April? Because my son lives in Louisiana. Uh, I just absolutely love Tahitian. Michael is fantastic, and he has such a kind soul. Last night you were talking about Joanne's. Yes, Sally, Joanne's is closing. Unless they find a buyer, that's not going to close them down. Mm. Thank you, Jen. We nearly lost power when that snow squall hit earlier today. Thankful it went out and it was 15 outside, so our deep freezer would have been safe. Oh, yeah. Melissa, their website says they ship to Canada. Um, did I miss a question? Uh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, Jen, I should buy it. Yeah, I have billions of dollars laying around. If I had enough, I would buy them and just show people you run a business right, you actually make money. Because back when I was a kid, you went into the Joann's and they had like three people just for the fabric counter. They had two people up front, plus they had people stocking the shelves. Because if you don't have that customer service, if you don't have your store stocked, people can't buy. If people can't buy, guess what? Your profits go down. They started back a few months ago shipping to Canada. Who's shipping to Canada? I missed something and I'm lost. Uh, we will know more around the 15th of March, but who knows? But what is causing this is because the company that last bought them put their debt onto Joanne's, so they have been paying their own debt. So sad. We lost power for 2 weeks, and we put out food that was in our freezer and coolers and buried in snow. Stayed good the whole time. We also wrapped potatoes in foil and buried them in ashes. That's a good way to cook them. So you going to buy the truck, Russ? Oh no, Russ is not going to buy a truck. I would love to buy a truckload of yarn. Um, the only thing that prevents me from getting yarn from the U.S. is when it hits the border and the customs tax hit and more taxes to come. Oh, Melissa, that's terrible. That is just terrible. Because not only do you have to pay the outrageous shipping to get it to your country, then you have to pay the custom or the whatever tax that is. Oh, it's just crazy. Crazy. I can't wait for Wednesday. I cannot wait for Wednesday. I can't wait for Wednesday. That's when my order from Yarnspiration's supposed to be here. The only thing that prevents. Okay. But I do love little. Melissa, Little Knits rock. I love. So if you guys want bougie yarn for, I call it cheap. Maybe not your cheap, but like half off of bougie. This is bougie yarn. Go to littleknits.com. They have a lot of bougie yarn for cheap prices. The last 6 years, we lost power just last month for only two. In the West Monroe, let's see, I'm in West Monroe, Louisiana, Russ. Oh, he is in Hammond. He's in Hammond, Louisiana. I think he said something like he's 50 miles away from New Orleans. He says New Orleans different. It's like Narlands or something like that. It's a Louisiana thing, I guess. It's 27 here in Las Vegas tonight. Can you imagine a temperature blanket that goes from 125 to 25? Yes. Come to Michigan. It's not that severe, but like Friday, it was in the 40s. This past Friday was like in the 40s. And today, we're like, it was like 9 degrees out. Are you Llama Mama? Moonlight, are you near Llama Mama? I wish all the crocheters could just invest and buy. That would be awesome, but to have that many people own the business would be a nightmare. And and Amarillo, so pretty much straight north of you. Are your yarn, all your yarn, or just some of it, Russ? What you talking about, Carson? Yes, in the same town as Lama Mama. That's like -30 to 110. Little Knits. Oh, thanks, Lorraine, for putting their web address in. If you, like I said, if you guys want bougie yarn, go to Little Knits because it is. If you want bougie yarn, it's cheap. I've visited Little Knits in Seattle. Oh, good, Christy. Tippy can be CEO of Joann's. She could probably run it better. Hello, Chris. I would love if they just turned all Big Twist into an online store to keep it going because, well, yarn. You know, it would be nice if somebody would offer to buy Big Twist name and rights to Big Twist from Joann's before they sell or go out because then somebody could keep Big Twist going online. I would, wow, would love to meet her and Big Daddy. She is such a joy. Mm. I used to live in Iowa, listening. I listening band Mill Ends Up. Oh, you're listening and bawling Mill Ends Up. I hope Herrschners gets Mill Ends back, but I don't know. Lene, it would be awesome if somebody took Big Twist over. We are at 46 degrees, and yesterday we had frost on the ground, and some folks had pipes break. Wow. I sent her my info, but she's been so ill lately. I'll have to send another card. It's 3 degrees here in Pennsylvania. That's cold. It is cold. That is cold. I just got off Southern Belle. She's in New Orleans area and waiting for snow. Uh, I don't know if my son is up. He's on that stupid rotating. One week he's on days, another week he's on seconds, another week he's on thirds. I don't know when he works and when he don't. Man, we've already been on for an hour and a half, and I've not even hardly crocheted. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. I just asked him if he's getting snow. Um, Trade you, Gail. I have -26. That's because you need to keep those shopping skills sharp. An hour and a half. Woohoo! You may not have crocheted, but you enabled a bunch of us. That's the way it usually goes. Melissa has a -14. In Amarillo, where I live, it's 2 outside with a wind chill of -15. Let's see here. What are we? Always weird to hear the house creaking when it's cold. Okay, so it is 6 degrees, feels like -6, and we have beautiful snow. See that little blue dot? That's me. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here with our cute as a button Russ. Don't forget to smash those love thumbs. Dawn, thank you, darling. So, how did you and Sharon's yarn trip go to Joanne's today? It's been too cold for it to snow. Normally, we don't see much snow. Tonight is 1 Celsius. I wish we had snow. Um, but isn't it coming up on your winter though, Catherine? It's 80 here in Sydney, Australia. 6 degrees, but feels like -3. I speak of nothing. Well, Sharon already put it out there that you guys went yarn shopping. So I'm anxious to see what you guys got. Working on my pink tabulous scarf, but going to get a -20. Um, we are in the 40s here. You asked if I was watching on my phone. About 10 weeks away. So, Catherine, you might get some snow. Good night, Robin. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping in and chatting with us. What a wonderful sound. All wrapped up, warm in the blankets, and hearing the house creak with the cold. Sharon got a lot. What did she get, Dawn? Tell us what she got. My outdoor thermostat, -1. Oh, Michael was trying to help you, Sally, find the subscribe button. Uh, is Sharon in her cabinet? Uh, I've got the chronic fatigue hitting right now. So, good night, Melissa. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting with us. I appreciate that. Russ, have finished Kevin. No, Suzanne. I just found my knitting cords, so I can put an I can extend the cord on the scarf, so I can spread my stitches out and actually knit. But it's not going to take me long because I only have to do like 2 or 3 rounds, and that's it. That's all I have to do is 2 or 3 rounds. Sew up my ends, throw it in the washer, wash it, and we're done. And I'm trying to work on my mama's blanket. Let's see. Glad Sharon was able to get a lot since it won't be no more soon. I'm making my way secretly there tomorrow without Panda knowing. Um, Panda knows all, Michael. She got Vortex, Jelly Bean, a lot of big twists. We have 11 degrees and going down to 9 degrees here in Delaware. Chris, I'm in the cabinet, but snuck my tablet. Good, Sharon. You can get a hold of 911. Tell them you're being held captive. Tell them they're trying to steal your yarn. Can't hide from Panda. I wish I could. I probably could tomorrow make a run to Joann's, but there's two Joann's balloons. There's two Joann's in South Bend. I can hit them both up. Um, were those the needles you couldn't find the other? Yes, Joanne, those are the needles that I could not find, but I found them. Uh, even with, yeah, I couldn't find them even with the Adderall. I'll just buy fresh chicken nuggies and bring those in before I bring in the yarn, so he is busy and won't see me carrying it all. I'll tell you what, Michael, I will drive and we'll go to Joanne's together. So, um, Michelle, sometime around the 15th of March, some are saying that's when the sale has to be finalized, but they're really supposed to, I don't know. There are so many stories, you don't know what to believe. That's awesome. You found them just in a safe place. Yeah, because that set is not cheap. The Forte set is not cheap. No, by any means. Uh, I found a color vortex that was not on the website, so happy to find that colorway when I went to Joann's. I found a lot of stuff at Joann's that wasn't on the website. When I talked to the VP of marketing, he said the 15th of March, straight from. That's what I was thinking, Michael, but like I was saying, there's so many misinformations out there. Did you need anything else, Sharon? Um, so yeah, it just, it's sad. It really is sad. Because it'd be nice if someone just bought Big Twist and still managed to sell Big Twist. Because you could easily do an online store, get a big warehouse, and ship from that warehouse instead of 85 different stores. Well, if you think about it, when you place an order with Joann's, there's a possibility of 800 places it can come from because they have 800 stores. So when you go to order something, you don't know where it's coming from. And the crazy part is, it says that it's in stock at my nearest Joann's, but it'll come from Fort Wayne, or it'll come from Georgia, or it'll come from Ohio. Well, why didn't it just come from my local store? Today, Tuesday, is the last day of their doorbuster sale on yarns. Okay, that's good to know because I might have to go get some. I'm in Arkansas. My last Joann's order came from Georgia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there had to be Joann stores in Arkansas, especially Little Rock, Jonesboro. There has to be a closer Joann's that has the yarn for the order you placed. I'm off to finish my binge watch on Netflix, Behind Her Eyes. Christy, thank you for coming and spending time with us. Thank you so much. You have a good night, okay? Enjoy your show. Wow, I saw them take the signs down yesterday when I was in the store. I'm 18 miles from our Joanne's. Christy, that's about how far I am. But by the time you do all the traffic lights, all the stops, it's like that 18 miles is going to take you 40 minutes. Does that mean that you're going to give Mike? No, I, nope, I'm not going to Michael's. Um, I'll just order it from Yarn Inspirations. I'll wait for Yarn Inspirations to have a sale, and I'll just buy my stuff then. I'm done with Michael's. Hello, Sarah. I'm behind coming in, but hello. Well, you're never behind, but thank you for coming in. Um, I still sad about AC Moore and Christmas tree closing. We will have Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I don't shop either one. I don't shop Hobby Lobby. I don't shop Michael's. I used to shop Michael's because I love um, loops and threads, but they boycotted me, so I'm boycotting them. And for personal reasons, I won't shop Hobby Lobby, and I'm not going to get into it. It's just personal reasons. Um, that new Big Twist tweed is super duper ugly. I bought some. I thought it was cute. I liked it. Okay, Jen, thank you for staying on as long as you did. You did not have to stay on that long. But Uncle Russ loves you, and you have a good night. And Carson just had yarn barf. Michael's prices have gotten too high. Lene, they have. I'm glad that I don't shop Michael's anymore because they really don't have sales on yarn anymore. And like I said, if I'm going to spend the money anyway, I just might as well order from Yarn Inspirations. That way I know that's where my order's coming from because Michael's is kind of like Joann's. It's a hit and a miss where you're getting your yarn from. I will have a cup of coffee, Lady Crochet. I will take a cup of coffee too. I don't care for either of them. Like I said, I used to like Michael's, but not anymore. They took my money. They wouldn't take my money. So that's on them. Even their sale prices is more than other places. Yeah, Lene, it's like buy two, get one free. Okay. So from $12.99 it went to $9.99. Because if you take $25 or $26, divide that by three. It's like $8 and something. So, and like I said, and that Michael's is kind of like Joann's. You don't know where your yarn's going to be coming from. When I was in the Seattle, I refused to go to Hobby Lobby with my cousin. I would refuse to go to. I have only ever bought one skein of yarn at Michael's and never went back. I only drink coffee when it's super cold, so the last 2 days. I will have to check out Yarn Inspirations. Sally, they had a killer sale. It still might be going on, but they had a killer sale of all yarn. You could get 1 pound cones of, what was that, sugar and cream for like $8 and something. You could get Red Heart Biddy stripes. for $5. Um, they had Red Heart Super Saver and the quadruple skeins. I never knew they made Red Heart made skeins that big. It's like 1,855 yards. I got a skein of that, 1,855 yards for 1025. Be right back. Got to tuck Panda in. Okay, Michael. Sad because Michael's used to be Lene. Michael's used to have killer sales on yarn. Killer sales. Um, let's see. I got Fintex yarn. It was like 800 and some yards. I don't know how much I paid, but all this it was just super cheap. Um, I have a lot of yarn coming, guys. I have a lot of yarn coming from Yarn Inspirations. Um, we're probably going to have to go buy 20 totes. I worked at Michael's for 19 years. I can count on my hands how many times I've been in the store since then, maybe four. They were going downhill when I left in 2008. But just here a few years ago, they were having killer sales. And it wasn't this stupid buy two get one free. You know, they were selling a pound of love for like $4.99 because I got a lot of pound of love. I worked for them when they sold fabric. Michaels don't sell fabric no more. That's how long I've been in there. Yeah, Sherry. Yarn Inspirations does have a sale going on, but it's not as cheap priced as when I was there because the big skeins, the 1,855 yard skeins, I got for 1025. They're now like 1625. So their prices are going up. I think I got it right at the right time because I got killer prices. I spent a ton of money, but I saved a ton of money. I bet I saved as much as I spent. Um, all right, Audrey, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in and thanks for chatting with us. Our Michael's in Canada, you can't find anyone to help, and all the cashiers went into self serve, no sales. Um, they do sell fabric, but not like before. Yeah, Ricky, I got a killer deal at Yarn Inspirations, and my yarn is supposed to be here Wednesday. I was able to get 38 skeins of loops and thread that I was able to order online by using a 30% off plus my military 15%. Oh, Joanne, that's really good. You got a killer deal. I've not shot Michaels in I don't know how long. 2 years? Because the last time that I shopped at Michaels wasn't this past year because they wouldn't take my money. It was the year before because I was able to get some anniversary cakes. I wanted some anniversary cakes this past year, but they wouldn't take my money. So I was luckily enough that a couple of subscribers sent me a couple of anniversary cakes. And I was so proud and so happy that I was able to get some anniversary cakes. And at the beginning of the sale, Yarnspirations was selling anniversary cakes for $16. It was like 16.25 or something like that for one, and it's regular $40. Wonder how many boxes you will get from Yarnspirations. I think my order's coming in 8 boxes. I think. Because that is I think that's how many shipping the tracking numbers. I got 8 tracking numbers. My second order from Yarnspirations I bought the day after you did hadn't been hasn't been sent yet. That's crazy, Lene. Um, you might want. I emailed them. I haven't heard back from them, but I did email them. It's like, yes, I know that they're busy, but my thing was, you had my order in your hands. You picked 2 things off it, shipped those 2, and then put my order down, and didn't come back for another week, week and a half before you picked it up, and then you only shipped a couple of things off it, and then you put it back down. So I emailed. It's like, look, you had my order in your hands. Why didn't you just finish it? You set it down. You waited over a week before you picked it back up. You took 2 items off it again, set my order down. I got a generated email that everybody got, and it was saying due to supply chain issues. Okay, why don't you send that email out and let people know ahead of time? Only way I'll do Michael's is for prim knitting needles. Put it this way, that Christmas cookie blankets I finished 2 days ago was yarn from my first order. What yarn was it, Lene, that you did the Christmas cookie blankets in? What yarn was it? And what colorway? It just, it just amazes me. Bitty Stripes Horizon. How much did you pay for when you bought your Bitty Stripes? How much did you pay for a skein? I paid $5 a skein when I purchased my Bitty Stripes, but I believe it was Created Grandma said that she paid $5.99 or $6.99, but then when she went back to order more, they were $5. Okay, you paid 5 too, because she even mentioned that the prices were lower when she went back the second time to order some stuff. She said that they were lower, but now when I went back and looked last week, their prices had went up. Both times I ordered, I paid 5, and that's a good price on Bitty Stripes. They went up again. Okay, so Tina, they even went up even more. So it's almost like they started here at the sale, and then as the sale kept going, they hit like the bottom, and now they're going back up to end the sale. Uh, Here it's the same. Yarn is going up, up, up. Oh yeah, yarn is, that's the whole point. Get it now if you can. Get it now because the prices are only going to go up higher. Prices are only going to go higher. And we were able to buy $5 yarns, $3 yarns this sale. Next year it might be $7 or $8 on sale. You don't know. The bitty stripes were $5 and sold out. Now they're 7. That's still not bad because I think the bitty stripes is $9.99 regular price. So $7 isn't bad because I paid $6.99 for the all-in-one granny square. Lady Crochet, glad I have a good amount. Lady Crochet, that's what I'm saying. If the prices keep going the way they're going and we can't get sales or good sales, I'm not going to be able to give yarn away. It's the way it is. Um, well, good morning, Annie. Thank you for stopping in. If you can hit that thumb button for me, I'd appreciate it. My first order was on the 6th. I got last week. The second on the 11th. I haven't heard anything. Yes, I have stored all my yarn in bins. Yeah, I've got 150 totes of yarn, and I know me and Kevin's going to have to get 20 more totes. Because I got some mega yarn coming. I won't be able to continue making items for charity. It will be, yeah, Kristen, that's what I was saying. I give a lot of yarn away to charities, people that are making stuff for charities. I give a lot of yarn away. And I stock up when things are on clearance or dirt cheap prices. I stock up for that reason. So when there isn't a good sale, I can still ship yarn to people doing charities. But Kristen, I agree with you. I think we this year is going to be really really tough. I think we're going to see some price hikes. I bought totes last Friday. Still need a few more. Um, let's see. You will need it in time when the yarn is to exactly Lady Crochet. I really feel bad for people that are on a fixed income and can't afford yarn. They're barely affording a little bit of yarn now. If prices keep going up, they're not going to be able to afford much of any yarn. They might be able to buy yarn maybe once or twice a year. And that makes me sad, angry, and I just want to ask people a bunch of questions because they don't care about us. They only care about their wallet. I'm not going to go any further because that's another rabbit hole and that's not what this channel is about. But I just really, it's going to be really hard this year. It's going to be really, really hard. I have more than enough yarn to last the rest of my natural life. But guess who ordered the Herrschners today? Lene, I am with you. I know I have enough yarn for the rest of my life because I am 53. I'll be 54 this year. Oh, Robin says the bitty stripes are 7.99 now. She just checked, and I got it for $3 less because you might as well say 7.99. You might as well say 8. I got it for $5. Hello, Maria. Hello, hello. I found out I don't like color work. Color work is hard, Carson. Lana, I'm a window to it's hard. Uh, let's see. Um, right now, I do good if I can afford Walmart yarn. That's what I'm saying, Barbara. There's people that is barely getting yarn now. What's going to happen when yarn goes high? It's going to be where people can't afford it. You're going to have to save up for months just to get a few skeins of yarn. That makes me angry that you have to do that because yarn does not have to be that expensive. I'm retired on disability, but I also get a little pension from work. The world needs more love and less greed and selfishness. Exactly, Kristen. Neighbor just delivered some fresh pink eye. Bring on tea. Um, calm down, Russ. You look like a steam kettle about to blow because prices don't need to be the way they are. Uh, I'm retired on disability, but I get help from my boyfriend. Well, that's good, Tracy. I'm glad that he helps you. I can't even afford Walmart yarn. I can't believe how high it is now. Exactly, Lana. That's what I'm saying. And prices are only going higher. Yes, I wanted the Horizon yarn, but not for $8 when Big Twist is on sale for 250. Exactly, Maisie. 250 is a we're not going to see 250 yarn anymore. Once uh, Joanne's is out of the picture, I don't think we're ever going to see 250 again for yarn. I'm in that category now. I can only shop when it's on sale. I had to go back to work after 2 years of full retirement. And Tina, and that's sad. You shouldn't have had to do that. Prices should not be the way they are. No, yarn doesn't because we get. Yeah, see, Catherine shears sheep and sells the wool to industry. She gets 8 cents a kilo for fleece to make yarn. That's what she's paid. And the other night she was talking about it's like $450 to shear the sheep. How does how does the sheep farmers able to make it on 8 cents a kilo? That is the situation for me. I'm on SS and can't buy yarn. Um, and I can't buy yarn, so that's just the way it is. And Bonnie, and that's sad. Yarn should be accessible to everybody. I will not buy if Ricky, I won't either. Very rare will I buy yarn off sale. And if I do buy yarn off sale, where I have to pay full price, I'm only getting what I absolutely have to have because I know at some point it's going to be on sale or it's going to be on clearance. Hello, Talia. Uh, Considering Yarn Inspirations was still making profit at $5.99 for Bitty Stripes. Uh, Talia, I paid $5 for mine. Every single skein of Bitty Stripes, I paid $5. And I should have bought more than what I did because I think I only bought four. It's either four or five of certain colors. I should have bought 10 of each color at $5 because that's a steal. Cost of food has gone up so high. Exactly, Lana. And it's only going to, the food is going to go up. Yarn's going to go up. The clothes we wear is going to go up. Before long, no one's going to be able to afford much of nothing because their money is going to be going to food, lights, gas, water, rent, medical, and that's it. There's going to be no money left for nothing else. I can't afford it. Exactly, Michael. I, I very, very, very rare buy yarn at full cost. But if I do, like I said, I only buy exactly what I have to have. Um, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. That's pretty much it, Sue. I say for a year, so I be able to buy some yarn when I came here. I've been retired just over 2 years and only have my pension. And Sharon saved up an entire year worth of money just to buy some yarn. My brother gives me a Hobby Lobby gift card for Christmas every year, and I use that to buy yarn. So I have $50 I have for yarn. Bonnie, that's very nice of your brother. And at least you're able to get some yarn. The farmers are always the ones making the last amount, the least amount. Exactly, Talia. Once Joanne's is gone, I will have to watch the Herrschner sales for sure. Um, that's what I do, and it helps when you uh, buy their membership, which is $25 a year, because it gives you 10% off your entire order, and that includes sale price, clearance price, and you get a free shipping code once a year. I bought 10 of the rainbow, knowing if I wanted to make a twin size or queen size, I would need it. Exactly, Kristen. I couldn't buy yarn inspirations because of the exchange rate. I thought they had. You must not be in Canada, Tina. I like Herrschners. I love Herrschners. Herrschners gets 90% of my yarn budget. I don't have a yarn budget. I just say yarn budget. I don't have a yarn budget. But Herrschners gets a bulk of the money for yarn. I'm from Canada as well. I really enjoyed your live today. Even when you're talking about something negative, you still have a positive way of expressing yourself. I'm on a VA disability and SS and can't work. Panda works barely because of his back. We barely make it, and the little bit I get off YouTube goes into yarn. And when Michael says a little bit from YouTube, trust him. That's all you get from. We don't have a million subscribers. So when he says a little bit, you get a little bit. Uh, One day was at Joann's. I picked up a donut alpaca yarn and wasn't wearing my glasses and thought it was cheaper than it was and found it was 15.98, and I apologized to my boyfriend for it big time. Holy smoke, $16 for a donut? Hope the Herrschners will be posting to Australia. Uh, Catherine, I last year they were talking about opening up shipping to other countries, but that's the last I heard of it. I don't know how far it's gotten. Maybe they stopped talks because of the fear of the tariff, or I call it tariffs. YouTube does not pay much. No, YouTube does not pay much. It's like 3 cents for every 1,000 views or something like that. 3 cents for 100 views. It's crazy. You don't make much. Yarn Inspiration sells its yarn in the U.S. prices in Canada. I can't depend on that $50 because in 2 days my brother will be 90. Aw, Bonnie. About 3 U.S. cents per 1,000 views. Okay, I was right the first time. Depending on the day and the mood of YouTube. But just think, it takes 1,000 views to make 3 cents. Oh my goodness. I think my son finally answered me. Oh, nope. It's Carmen. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is adorable. So, Stevie's at the top, her other kitty's at the bottom, and they're just curled up on her, sleeping away. It's adorable. That is so cute. Thanks for sharing that, Carmen. Oh, I thought Yarn Inspiration has their own prices in Canada. I just opened their website. You're correct. I have been getting email notifications from the U.S. site for some reason. I didn't realize that. Yeah, when you go in there, you have to make sure you're in your right area because there's the Canadian website and then the U.S. website. Um, for Yarn Inspirations, think the sales are good, but it seems their shipping sucks. Not, I don't find their shipping sucks. Not from Yarn Inspirations because up to $100 is $10. Up to $200 is $20. Anything over 200 is $30. So you can place a $800 order and you're only going to pay $30 shipping. You can place a $1,200 order and you're only going to pay $30. So every time I order from Yarn Inspirations, I pay $30 because I order over $200. Up, it's me, Robin. My phone died, and I had to jump on. It's a good thing you said something, Robin, because I would have said, "Hello, Ron. Welcome back. You must not have been able to sleep." So I'm glad that you told us it's you. Um, so I don't find Yarn Inspirations price their shipping prices expensive. I find them reasonable. Uh, all the yarn that I've got coming cost me $30, and I'm getting 8 boxes. One box would have been $30. So Little Knits, yes, Tina, Little Knits is in the U.S. They're out west. They sell bougie yarn at cheap prices, very cheap prices. Um, Regular shipping at Herrschners is outrageous, but I only order if they. Exactly, Lene. I paid several $100s at Herrschners to ship yarn for an order. But um, just wait till they have a sale. Especially I right around Valentine's Day. Oh, excuse me. They're gonna have it's gonna be like 14-cent shipping or 24-cent shipping, 25-cent shipping. It's gonna be ridiculous on shipping. I anything $5 or less, I call free shipping because you can't ship anything for $5 unless it's a postcard or an envelope. Um, Robin says that's why I said something. Not talking about their prices. I'm saying you getting your yarn. Like I said, Carson, I only paid $30 to ship my entire order. That's it. That's dirt cheap. Are you going to have any bougie yarn mystery boxes on Etsy? Probably not. Probably not. A lot of my bougie yarn is hand dyed, so I wouldn't be able to get a. I couldn't sell. I couldn't sell that cheap enough. If that makes any sense. Um, I do have other bougie yarn. I do have yarn inspirations, Barocco, Cascade. I have a lot of Cascade. Um, that's pretty bougie. From the phone for Little Knits, they're closer to me. They're in Seattle. Bod had two different boxes, regular and bougie. Russ, if there's 812 yards in a skein, how many skeins would I need to make a crocheted throw for my mom? So, for one, it's going to depend on your stitch, it's going to depend on your gauge, and the size. Those three things all come into play. So, I know you want to make a throw. So, but how big of a throw? But typically, for a basic stitch, 1600 yards should do you. Um, So I would say probably two, three, maybe between two and three. If you have three, you're going to be okay, I think. Then he would have said, "Oh, Ron, I see you couldn't sleep," and then he would have watched the replay and been thinking, "What? Russ is already crazy. I don't need any help." Uh, okay, Bonnie, you have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow because I will be on somewhere between 11:30 and midnight, somewhere between there. 4 ply worsted weight. You're going to need two to three, Lana. Russ, I'm not talking about the price of shipping. I'm talking about how long. Okay, so the only reason why it's taken so long this time, Carson, is because of the big sale. It's no different than Premier when they have their dollar day sale. People flock and they buy, buy, buy. It's just, you know, sometimes you have to wait. I don't mind waiting because I know everybody's buying, but what doesn't make sense to me is you start somebody's order, finish it. If you don't have enough yarn, wait till it all comes in. And then you can, send an email saying, "Hey, look, we're out of stock on everything that you ordered. We got more coming in. It'll be in on this date, and we'll ship your order out 2 days after that." Problem solved. Now I'm not worrying. I'm not wondering. I have clarification on my order. That's customer service. No business really has customer service anymore. Um, I go with three, two. Yeah. Lana, go. Karen, 1 pounds, do three. You're going to need three. You're going to need two or three. Somewhere between there. Um, is $25 a hank a good price? Talia, it all depends on what it is. All depends on what it is. Karen, 1 pound, I'd say two. Yep. You're going to need two or three. Oh, Michael, you going to bed? Good night. Or is someone else going to bed? I can't keep up. I just emailed you a picture of a dog and a cat. Okay, Gail. Let me see what we got. What we got. Um, I don't have an email yet. Herrschners did that with one of my orders. Hello, off the hook. Um, Good night, Robin. Let's see. Please smash the thummies. Thank you, Sharon. Not going to bed yet. Okay. I get confused when I see somebody saying good night. It's like, are they going night or is somebody else going night? Um, is it Robin? Is Robin going to bed? No, I think Robin is just telling Bonnie good night. I believe. That my time. I'm a night owl. Let's see. I think I'm caught up now. Come on. Okay, not going to bed yet. Okay. I went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning, up at noon. Lene, that was me. I went to bed. It was like, actually, I went to bed at 6:45 and I was up at noon trying to figure out which big twist vortex colorways I want. Have 10 birds of paradise and 10 neon rainforest. I didn't see either color of those. on their website because I was able to order some finally. Yep. I probably won't even get half of what I ordered. What is the time where you are now, Russ? In Sweden, it's 8 a.m. It is 2 a.m. here. So you are 6 hours ahead of us. Anyway, good night. Anyway, good note. I'm working on a half black and half purple bunny ears beanie. Oh, that'd be pretty, Carson. I just ordered 5 off the hook. I love that color. Lana is 1 a.m., 11 p.m. in California. Yep. I wish it was 11 p.m. here. 100% superwash merino wool, and some is Malabrigo. Sorry about spelling. Fingering weight 400 yards for. Um, it's not bad. Um, I'll tell you what, Talia, before you order it or buy it, go check Little Knits out first because they do sell Malabrigo, and you might be able to get the same thing for $16. So go check out Little Knits first before you order that, unless you already have it. But yeah, I would go check out Little Knits. Um, I will go to bed at 1 and be up at 3:30. I only get 2.5 hours. Uh, Robin, that's kind of like me. I get 3, 4, 5 hours, and that's it. That's all I get. Tuesday here in Australia. Well, it's Tuesday here, but it's 2:02 a.m. It's 10 p.m. in Alaska. Justina, I would love it to be 10 p.m. Here too. I want some, but hubby said no. Oh, sorry, off the hook. It's 102 where Carson's at. Thank you, Kristen. Tell you check. Yep, check Little Knits. I can't sleep only 5 hours. That's like me. Robin, that's me too. 3 to 5 hours a day is usually what I get sleep wise. Pain syndrome doesn't allow for a lot of sleep. This chair don't allow for a lot of sleep. It's 103 where Lene's at. Ruby or Rudy, Sweet Pea, and Tippy are all at the end of the couch, all in a ball, sleeping. Um, my knee is sore, but the doctor's supposed to call me tomorrow with my MRI time. Um, Dogs need to go out. Okay, Ricky. Supper time. Hope the pain, it's getting better, but the MRI I think it's gonna be our tell all, our aha moment. Thank you, and I haven't purchased it yet. I wanted to ask about it first. Okay, Talia, definitely go check out Little Knits first. And another place to check before you buy it is Webs. Check Webs. Yarn.com. Check if Little Knits don't have it, check Little Knits. Little Knits has that bougie yarn, and they sell it for dirt cheap. If Little Knits don't have it, check Webs out next, because they sometimes sell it. Oh, great. My smoke detector is chirping. Going to be a long night. You might need a new battery if it's chirping. Thank goodness for NyQuil. Uh, good. Hope doctor gives you better meds. I haven't had meds the entire time. I take that back. I think I took 3 actual pain pills, and that's it. Other than that, it's just extra strength Tylenol. Uh, she told me I had been superhuman, and once they get this under control, I will at least be human again. Well, I hope they get you figured out, Robin. Yes, Russ, but I can't reach it to change it. Uh, well, if I was your neighbor, I would let you borrow my stepladder. Well, one of the stepladders. There a comment before that one to explain. Okay, I have been this way for the last 2 years. I am always on the go. And then in December, they figured out I have hyperthyroidism and they are going to treat with radioactive iodine pill. Holy smokes, Robin. Make sure you eat some gummies to help go poop. Thank you, but you won't see my climbing it. Me either. We'll set. If I was your neighbor, I'd have Kevin bring the stepladder over, and he can change the battery for you. Sometimes, if you call the fire department and ask them to come change it, um, they usually will, and they won't charge you. So it's something to think about. Call the fire department and see if they would send somebody over to change it, and let them know that you don't have a stepladder, so that way they know to bring one. Some medicines make you constipated. Exactly. But I don't like taking hard narcotics for pain because I don't want to be addicted to them. You're welcome, Lene. It's worth a shot. The most they can tell you is no, right? But I don't think they would tell you no. Um, it might take them a couple of days to come out, but it's better than nothing. We want you around for a long time, Russ. Well, I want to be around for a long time. My mouth sometimes going to overdrive. Mm, I've already been on 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I'm still here talking. And I've been on several times a day for the last week. It's like Russ don't know how to shut up. Um, wait, gummies help you if they've got 420 in them. I won't take them because I don't. I to take a drug, I myself have to, do I really need this before I take it? Yes, my Adderall is a drug, but I have to have that to function. I have a sleeping pill. If I don't have my sleeping pill, I don't sleep, and that's not good for your health. So those two I have. Everything else that I take is all natural vitamin. My vitamin D, my zinc, my fish oil, all that is 100% all natural. So I'm very careful on what medicines I take. Yeah, and you should see the list I have to follow. First 9 days, I have to be totally isolated from Ron and my aunt. She lives with us, and my dogs. I have to kick Ron out of the bedroom. Holy smokes, Rob. Man, talk yarny to me. Oh, heck, with the way most of these firemen look, you may tell them to bring the nitro and defibrillator while they change it for you. I know some of them firemen, whoo, they're whoo. Um, I think come to think about it, I think my fire detector needs changed. I'll have to call them. I won't take drugs either. Beck, we're thankful you don't know how to shut up. I love the sound of your voice. Thank you, Ricky. The hardest thing I take is ibuprofen. Well, I take a couple of things that's harder than ibuprofen, but only because I have to. Um, Once that happens, I can't go out into public for 3 weeks. Wow. You better order yarn and stock up, Robin. Um, Russ, a gummy not going to get you addicted, but don't stop the pain. You just don't give a crap. Uh, Look who's back. Come on, and you're all wet. Her mama was after her. She is soaking wet. Your mama gave you a good bath. Oh, Michael, so true. I haven't been close to hotness for a while. In my bedroom, no less. Trust me, I have it. They took away my sleeping pill. Um, when I first met Panda, he would get fully dressed to go to bed. We lived in the Navy barracks and would say, if there was a fire, I gotta be cute for the firemen. I was told by a doc you won't get addicted as long as you have real pain. Robin is telling you hello. Uh, yeah, her mama will pin her down and lick her to death, and then she comes crying to me because she's soaking wet. It's like that's your mother. I'm not getting involved. Obviously, she thinks you needed a bath. I have been on heavy painkillers for years now. I wish I didn't have to take meds at all, but such is life. Exactly, Ricky. If you have to, you have to. Um, they're just telling you hello, sweet pea. But does your mama have any spit left? She's going to cough up a fur ball from heck. At least it was Tiffy and not you. Mm, what is dad going to do with you? She's just purring and sleeping. Lene, I can totally relate. How sad is that? She is purring. She is out. So when I call, should I let them know I can remove my teeth? Well, probably. I probably wouldn't go that far, Lene. But I would just let them know. It's like, hey, can someone come change my battery in my fire detector? because I don't have a ladder and it's chirping. Mm, yes, Dad loves you. You spoiled, rotten little Tippy is cute. Love that little fur ball. She could make me get a kitty. Mm. Hello, Kindle. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and don't forget to hide the ladder. Daddy's baby girl. I wouldn't be here if I didn't take my prescription drugs. Yeah, unfortunately, I take 12 per day and injection every month. Oh my goodness, Catherine. I have to take my Adderall. If I don't take my Adderall in the morning when I first wake up, it's over. Because I am everywhere. I can't concentrate. Hmm. Did you want cheese? You want cheese? They got cheese. They got cheese. They got cheese. Yeah, they got cheese. You want some cheese? That woke her up. She loves cheese. Rudy does too. And Sweet Pea, oh my God, she'll eat a pound of it if you let her. A girlfriend of mine is in EMT, and the story she tells. Oh, Ricky, I bet. Hello, Kitra. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for stopping in. Last 3 weeks been hard for me, but I'm still above ground. Catherine, I'm glad you are. Just take my two heart meds and Tylenol once a day. Thankful that's all I have. Heart meds are really to control my anxiety. I managed not to buy anything today. Well, good for you, Kendall. Let's see. I've not bought anything today either. Did y'all get to see? Let's see. I worked in trauma emergency room and operating room, and the stories I could share. Oh, I bet, Michael. Hope start videos and lives next week. Catherine, I hope you do start your lives back or your videos back up. Took my private jet, Kitra. I went to Joann's and bought a couple of things. Good night, Carson. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and thanks for um, chatting. I know, Michael, I have nurse friends too. I'm scared as I'm thinking of purchasing the buy button at Joann's. Well, Lisa, you might want to do it while they still have yarn. The ear moved at the mention of cheese. I think the kitten too. She loves cheese. They all do, except Junior. Junior does not like cheese. It was too cold and snowy to leave. I delivered mail for 30 years. You would be amazed how some people came to the door. Some images will never go away. Why would you come to the door like that? What, sweetie? Dad loves you. Yeah, Dad loves you. Go to sleep, honey. My sister was an RN in the OR. To be honest, I'm waiting to drive to Joanne's in Tulsa tomorrow. Good, Kendall. Are you going to buy some good stuff? If they have anything left. I've worked as a nurse for years, and the stories are endless. I can only imagine. Go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. Dad's got you. Yeah, Dad's got you, honey. You can go to sleep. Go to sleep, baby girl. I delivered newspapers for a while, and oh dear, like clothes, please. I'm not ashamed of my body, but I'm not going to the door naked, okay? I hope so. It's pretty good. Joanne's, we'll see. I was an EMT for several years. There's your mama. You want her up here to give you another bath? She's like, no. She's looking. She's looking for her mama. Oh, you're a good girl. Hmm. And then we would see that person you delivered that package to come to the ER to have that item removed. Oh, you need to sing Tippy a lullaby. I got my two kitties laying on my legs, covered up to warm. But it's only been a few hours. So, of course, Russ hasn't bought today. Chris, you weren't supposed to pick that up. We're 2 hours and 22 minutes into the new day. I've been good. I've not bought nothing. I hope you have a ball shopping, Kindle. I can't wait to hear what you buy. Russ, you bought from Wool. Yes, I have, Catherine. I bought a lot of stuff from Wool Warehouse until I started buying everything from Herrschners because I can get great prices and great deals at Herrschners. Um, and a lot of times Herrschners um, has 5 cent shipping, free shipping on $35 or more, 29 cent shipping, 4.99 shipping. So it's cheaper to buy from Herrschners, really. I mean, they might not have, um, you know, they might not have a whole lot what other companies have, but at least it's yarn and you can make things. I see some weird packages that get tore open by machines. They are my son's cats, and my grandson wants them back after things settle down from the divorce. Aw, it's a win as of now, Russ. Own it. Hey, I'm taking every single minute of this day where I can say I have not bought nothing today. I did get an order from Joanne's today. They are Siberian forest cats. My son drove over 9 hours one way to get them, and they cost him $1,500 each. Junior's $3,500 because he's a purebred ragdoll. That boy's expensive. Um, but me and Kevin didn't have to. Me and Kevin didn't have to pay for him. We were actually lucky enough to get him, so we did not have to pay. But that's the cost. If you go to the door in your boxers, just make sure your junk isn't hanging out the bottom. Hey, if your junk is hanging out at the bottom and a pair of boxers, give him my number. Just saying. Oh, that boy is gorgeous. Uh, Lisa, I got 3 colors of vortex and 3 colors of the mangerie. That boy, yeah, Lisa, Junior is so beautiful. Um, the mill, the mill bred ragdolls up until last year. Now she's only breed small dogs for now. Want his exactly, Lene. Give me that address because if it's hanging off the bottom, he needs help. Um, I don't know if the vortex is nice. I ordered some vortex. I couldn't order it before, but now I was able to order some. We're gonna find out. Most of the vortex colors are pretty. Colorway are hit and a miss, like the chameleon colorway. What, baby girl? What? What, sweetie? What? What? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? A state senator came to the door in an open bathrobe. You gotta be kidding. Hopefully, it was worth seeing. I like the colors. I got the mangerie, but wasn't impressed with the rest of them. I do like the vortex. Is a chameleon bad? I don't even know what the chameleon is, so I couldn't tell you. I've been 6 years without a man since I had to take my 41-year-old hubby off life support. I don't want the temptation. Nah, it's a 3-way, and I like the greens. I almost stumbled down the steps when I left. What was the best vortex color? I think I only ordered 2 colors of vortex. Rust Chameleon is that one skein that had green in it I sent you. Oh, okay. Finished winding 500 grams of wool. Wow. Um, those people who go to the door naked do it for the shock value. Yeah, sometimes it's a shock because it's a shock there's anything there. Just my opinion. I married my best friend, and when I lost him, no one compares, so no man for me. Like Birds of Paradise and Neon Forest for Vortex, others are good, but those two are my favorite. It sure makes things uncomfortable having to go back again for sure. Perfect. I ordered them both. Oh, you pressed the buy button, Lisa. Lisa pressed the buy button. I got Beachy Splash, the rose colored one, and Canyon Nights. I should have carried a magnifying glass with me. Holy smokes. I would have rolled down the steps laughing. I probably would I probably would have got fired because I would have said something smart. I probably would have. Because it's like, if you're going to present yourself, at least have something to present, not something like this. This is nothing. That is nothing. Um, huh. Vortex wasn't supposed to come out till March when they released it this early. I knew the bankruptcy was serious. Way to go, Lisa. Uh, or have a microscope in your hands to be able to see it. Mm, I guess I could have said you just think you are so big, don't you? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I've been on 3 hours. I didn't want to be on here that long. So I am going to bid you guys farewell for tonight. Thank everybody for showing up. Thank you guys so much. I loved it. I'll be on tomorrow between somewhere between 11:30 and 12. Um, don't forget to give me some thumbs up on your way out if you already haven't. I appreciate that. Um, and I will see everybody tomorrow. And y'all have a good night and a good day. Okay? Love you guys. Bye, everybody.